All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway. And I hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true five-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. And he comes through with a big knee. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Tags him with a flush left. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Nice.
And he's out. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Frensis and Ngannou. Oh, huge head kick.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Blocks the shot. The Predator gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Oh, Jones gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
For all the fancy stuff, right? Now what do? Mountain Sea chains, okay? Let's see some Ali, let's see some basic combos. He's starting to time.
All right, we have arrived at the start of round 2. Frensis Ngannou and John Jones.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist.
Straight right hand, no good. Just missed with the left there. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
34 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. and landing with 66% accuracy against Fränsis Ngannou.
Oh, John, that was so nice. What a beautiful takedown.
Connects with a right. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Both fighters back to their feet now. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Nice hook lands. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Jones gets the takedown there. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Final seconds here of round number 2. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Take control of it. Move forward. When he sets on you, take him down. And then just keep...
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angle. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. So we call on the fight stats here, DC. 62 total strikes have landed for John Jones. And connecting at a pretty good clip unofficially, 69% on the accuracy rate against Fränsis Ngannou. Jones grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Look at him chop the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. That's a big strike right there. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, how about the right hand from Fränsis Ngannou? It's hard to watch. I can't imagine it feels awful.
You watch Fränsis put out an entire generation of heavyweight.
Quick level change,
Oh,
DC.
he went single, rotated head outside. This dude's going for a ride.
Oh!
Nice big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high-impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the broadcast.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of his position up the bottom.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot of leg kicks for good measure in that round.
I mean, leg kicks are the key. You watch people win fights with just leg kicks, especially in this game. I mean, it is my strike of choice. I love the animation when I've landed so many leg kicks that my opponent just kind of waves me off and the fight gets stopped. Keep throwing them. If they're not going to check them, keep throwing the leg kick.
You got 10 more minutes left. Can you give me 10 more minutes left?
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Effective strike there by Jones. All right,
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Oh, collar tie.
He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body.
Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Jones. And just misses with that big right hand.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Oh, big elbow.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Looks like his leg is hurting and limping a little bit.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Oh, Jones gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Collar tie now. Double leg. Oh, good takedown. .90 seconds to go. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Ngannou. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, calm down first. Here we go. Here's your water. Calm down. Relax. Big breaths, my friend. Big breaths. Beautiful.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be
shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Liver kick.
Oh, huge elbow. Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Jones's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Now he's gonna try to attack Kimura here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Jones has got the full mount. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these. Jones is going for an arm here.
Oh, wow, oh!
And he's out. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, that's a good right hand. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
What a fight! The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, John!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.